Welcome everyone to tonight's broadcast here on WWSR. We will be bringing you the game between the Loogootee Lions and the West Washington Senators. Senators going to go with their regular starting five. They have been announced. The Loogootee Lions going to go with number 4, Wade Walton. Number 5, A.J. Foster. Number 10, Will Lyon. Number 22, Cooper Van Hoy. And number 32, Christian Garcia. Senators do start Hayden Morrow, Holden Russell, Nash Abels, Colton Brown, and Silas Batt. Senators did drop the first game of this Santa shootout to North Davies. The host Loogootee Lions were victorious over Jacksonville in their first game. So this is game number 2 for both teams. Loogootee looking to go 2-0. West Washington looking to play spoil and make it 1-1 for everybody. Loogootee with the opening tip goes off to Van Hoy. He's going to set up the offense for the Lions. Hands it off to Walton. Lions content to run it around the perimeter. Foster with it out to Van Hoy for 3. Knocks that one in. First 3-point bucket for the Lions. Senators bring it across half court with Holden Russell. Russell picked up by Foster. Nice reverse there for Holden. Holden gets into the lane, kicks out to Colton Brown. Brown back to Russell. Sets up the offense again. Senators in their road red uniforms. That's Hayden Morrow down the lane. Has the opportunity to go up strong. Leaves it off to Holden Russell, who misses that one. A.J. Foster with that one goes out. Going to be a turnover back the other way. Then a leak out for the Senators. Senators going to pick up a personal foul there as Silas Batt goes down the lane. Plows into the Lions defender. So going to be an awesome offensive foul. Just over a minute gone here. Ball comes into Foster, then back to Walton. Foster going to bring it up. Goes over the top to Will Lyon. Lyon knocks down the 3. That's 2 3-point makes for the Lions early to make it a 6-0 game. 6:41 to go here in the first quarter. 2 3-point makes by Cooper Van Hoy and Will Lyon both to get them their 6 points. In this one, Coach Minton not happy. He's going to take a 30-second timeout quickly. Get this one kind of under control, not letting it get too far out of hand. Senators going to inbound the ball underneath the Loogootee bucket. Abels inbounds it to Holden Russell. Russell brings it over half court where he's met by A.J. Foster. Screen set there by Silas Batt. Russell looking to get in the lane. Dishes to Colton Brown at the 3-point line. He retreats out to the Loogootee L, then gets back into the lane. Off to Batt, over to Russell. Russell, quick jab step trying to get by Foster. Unable to do so. Swings it to Morrow. Morrow over to Abels. Still out at the 3-point line. Now around to Batt. A little weave going for the Senators. Kicks it off to Russell. Russell gets by the first defender. Kicks it to Morrow. Morrow thinks about a 3. Doesn't pull the trigger. Dishes off to Abels. Abels down the lane. Strong little floater. That one no good. Rebounded by the Lions and coming back the other way quickly. They swing it to Will Lyon, then over to Walton in the corner to Foster. Back out top to Walton. Walton moving it around the perimeter, directing some traffic. A.J. Foster with it at the free throw line. We see 3 Senators converge. That's a 3-point shot. That one way off. Rebounded by Nash Abels, and away we go the other way. Hayden Morrow puts that one up, rebounded by Loogootee, and they come back to set it up. Not a good offensive possession there for the Senators. Out top, that's Walton with it. Moves it over to Van Hoy. Van Hoy looking down low for something. Feeds it down to Foster. Unable to get it. Going to be a jump ball there. Senators going to get it on the alternating possession. I believe that's Nash Abels who ran out of his shoe, so he's getting that put back on. He's going to inbound it. Ball comes into Holden Russell. Russell going to set up the offense. Still 6-0 here. All Loogootee so far. Comes off to Abels at the three-point line. Swings it around to Morrow. Morrow back to Russell on the far sideline. Down low, they go to Abels. He's going to get bumped. That foul going to be on Will Lyon, his first for the team. Senators going to go with a 4-across look here. Russell going to inbound. Comes over the top to Abels at the three-point line. Hands it off to Morrow. Morrow feeds it to Bat. Bat unable to handle it. Going to be turnover number 2 for the Senators. Senators still looking to get on the board. 3 minutes gone here in this quarter. Senators come out in a 2-2-1 press. Trying to speed this one up just a little bit. Quickly gets into the front court to Walton. Walton goes up strong with the make there. Lyon goes up strong with the make there. That's 5 for him. Holden Russell with it. Picked up by Foster. Screen set by Silas Bat. Swings it around. Now Morrow down the lane with it. Floater up. No good for him. Going to be swatted out of bounds by Bat. So going to be Loogootee ball. Senators going to set up in their press here. We see Cree Zink check in. Comes into Foster, then back over to Walton. Very good job of working a 3-person out on top to break this trap. We see Nevin Mars also checked in. Senators going to sit in a 2-3 zone here. It's Van Hoy with it. He gets to the 3-point line, then kicks down in the middle to Foster. Foster, nice turnaround. That one up, no good. Senators going to rebound it and come out the other way. Russell leading the break. Going to hand it off to Colton Brown. Nice pump fake for him. Leaves it off back to Russell. Russell gets around. That's Nevin Mars up and good for 2 and 1 opportunity for him as he's fouled going up strong. That foul going to be on Van Hoy, I believe is who they called it on. His first for the team. Nevin Mars going to the free throw line here where he's at 100% on the year but only shot 2 free throws. So that one up and good. Makes it an 8-3 lead for the Lions. Quickly into the front court, the Lions get it. Comes out top to Van Hoy, then over to Walton. Loogootee going to work a little weave out on the top as they're trying to get some offense going. It ends up in Foster's hand. They send 2 cutters through the lane. Then around Van Hoy, ends up with it on the other side. Colton Brown able to tip it away from Van Hoy, but he gets it back. A little stop and go. Puts that one up. It's too strong. Senators able to rebound it. So Holden Russell comes back and sets up the offense. Colton Brown to Abels. Abels over to Zink. Zink thinks about driving, but decides against it. Holden Russell gets into the lane. A little floater for him from 10. That's good. His first 2-point bucket of the night. Van Hoy with it into the front court. That's Lyon. Lyon goes to pass it. Gonna not be anybody there, so that's turnover number 2. Going to be a 30-second timeout by Loogootee. Senators have gotten back into this one 8-5. 2:53 to go in the first quarter. It was all Lions early, but the Senators have clawed their way back into it on the back of a Nevin Mars 3-point make and a 2-point bucket by Holden Russell. Like I said earlier, Senators 4-3 on the season. They dropped that first one today to North Davies in triple overtime. Before that, they were beaten by Borden in the holiday tournament, so they're on a 2-game skid here. Loogootee 5-5. They picked up a win over Jacksonville in the first game of the Santa Shootout here at Loogootee. Senators inbound the ball to Holden Russell. Russell going to bring it across half court, set up some offense. He's met by A.J. Foster. Russell tries to get by. Nice spin move there. Little floater. That one no good. Going to be rebounded by Loogootee. Foster comes across half court. Senators pick him up, but he gets into the lane and lets that one fly. That's the first 2-point bucket for Foster. Makes it 10-5, 2:27 to go here. Colton Brown off to Holden Russell in the corner. Screen set by Nevin Mars. A little give and go. Mars underneath, up and good. Again, 3-point opportunity as he's fouled going to the bucket. Going to be on. Not sure who they called that one on. I think they signaled 33, but there's not a 33 on the court. Maybe 32. Christian Garcia picks that one up. Mars back to the free throw line. That one up and good for him. So 2 3-point plays for Nevin Mars. Pulls the Senators to within 2. Foster inbounds it to Garcia. Garcia tries to get it to Van Hoy. Nice job by Hayden Morrow to reach out and knock that one out of bounds. So going to be Loogootee ball out of bounds. Just over half court. See A.J. Foster with it. He comes across half court, picked up by Zink. Senators going to be in a little 1-3-1 trap here. Now they switch into a 2-3. Loogootee working it around the perimeter. It gets over in the corner to Garcia, then back out top to Walton, around to Foster, back to Van Hoy. There's a little floater for Garcia. That's his first 2-point bucket. It's now 12-8, 1:44 to go. Russell brings it across half court, trailing by 4. Gives it up to Zink on the far side. See a little confusion on the Senators. We've got 3 people coming through one screen. Probably not how Coach Minton drew that one up. That's Nash Abels for 3 as he knocks that one in. Pulls the Senators to within 1. Goes over the top. Loogootee breaks the press, gets it into the front court. Senators fall back into their 2-3. Foster with it out on top. Comes over to Walton, back to Foster. Walton on the near side, under a minute to go in the first quarter. Senators trail by 1. Walton with it, back to Foster. Loogootee going to hold for the final shot here, 45 seconds to go. Senators going to go match up man-to-man. Loogootee content just to move the ball around. Now we've got 17 seconds left. They've held it for the last minute of this quarter. Foster trying to get by Zink. Foster with the knockdown 3. That's a good 3-point make for him. He's now got 5. Zink knocked around on that play. He's down on the floor. So with that, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Haven't seen him pop up yet. Coach Minton over taking a look at him, making sure he's good. So we're going to go ahead and step away for a commercial break. We'll be back in just a moment.
Expertise, resources, commitment. At Sullivan Financial, we offer a team approach to financial planning, offering you a broader scope of expertise than you will likely find in any one person. Clients are our main priority, which is why we work to understand your unique circumstances and ultimately create a distinctive plan that provides a roadmap for your financial journey. Located in Mitchell, Indiana, they can be reached at 812 849 2670. That's 812 849 2670.
Back to action here at Jack Butcher Arena, where the Senators do trail 15-11 with 4.8 to go in the first quarter. Cree Zink down on the floor, still being tended to by some medical personnel. Zink, the senior for the Senators, the 5'10 senior, averaging 2 points, 2 rebounds. Been plagued by injuries through his career. Had an ACL issue, so he was unable to play. Hasn't really played since his freshman year. Was finally getting kind of back into the swing of things a little bit, but now has gone down with what looks like a high ankle type issue, maybe a twisted ankle or something there for him. So we're gonna hope the best for him. He's being moved off the court, so like we said, 4.8 seconds to go here in the first. 15-11, the Loogootee Lions lead this one. It's going to be Senator ball after the make there by AJ Foster. Senators' spark here for the first quarter has been Nevin Mars with 2 3-point makes. So, good way to start it for him. So, still waiting for the officials to give the all clear on the court. Senators in their huddle. Loogootee out at half court ready to get going here. Like we said, Foster knocked down that last 2-point make. That last 3-point make. So going to be Senator ball here. 4.8 left to go in the first. They trail by 4. Ball comes into Russell. Russell gets across half court. Kicks to Mars, unable to get a shot up there. So that's where we're going to end the first quarter of play. We're going to step aside, have a commercial break from the Washington County Community Foundation. We'll be back in just a moment.
In 2012, the Washington County Community Foundation began working on its next big initiative, Education Matters. The goal of Education Matters is to increase the educational attainment of adults residing in our county. The initial focus has centered on adults with some college and no degree. With the assistance of scholarships and a peer mentoring program, the foundation began helping adults return to college to complete their degree or obtain a certification in 2013. Realizing that strength lies in numbers, Washington County partnered with Clark, Floyd, Harrison, and Scott counties to create Education Matters Southern Indiana. This initiative continues to build.
Back to live action here at Loogootee, where the Senators do trail 15-11. Senators led in scoring, like I said, in that first quarter by Nevin Mars with his 6. The Lions have 2 players with 5. It's Will Lyon and A.J. Foster, both with a 3-pointer and a 2-point bucket to give them 5 apiece. Senator Nation on their feet cheering for Cree Zink as he's wheeled across the baseline, or sorry, across the sideline there. Not able to walk off under his own power, so he's going to be attended to back in the locker room. Senators break the huddle, come out onto the floor. We see the starting lineup minus Silas Batt with Nevin Mars in his place. We're also going to see number 24 Paxton Arvin in for the Loogootee Lions in the second quarter. So Foster inbounds to Arvin, brings it across half court, swings it in the corner, then back out around top. Loogootee working the perimeter here, trying to get something going against this 2-3 zone. Arvin with it, back across to Walton. Walton then over to Lyon. Finally goes in the post. That's Arvin in the post. They swing it back around. Foster now with it. Back out top. Very patient is Loogootee with the ball here. They're not going to force anything. Up by 4. Clock continues to tick away here. 30 seconds to go. 30 seconds gone already in this quarter. Arvin with it. Back out top to Walton. Just working the perimeter, trying to find a hole there in the zone. We see Will Lyon flash to the center just a little bit, then he goes back out to the perimeter. So almost a 5-out situation here. Very patient. Used up a minute already of this one and haven't even gotten inside the three-point line yet. Arvin with it. Kicks it back out top to Lyon. Loogootee looking to run a little bit of offense here. They kick in the corner, still nothing, so they pull it back out again. Minute 30 possession. Lions still working around the perimeter, just back and forth until they find an opening. Nothing there. Arvin with it, goes in the corner to Garcia, back out to Arvin. Around the top to Walton. In the middle it goes to Foster. Foster kicks back out. Nothing there for him yet. 2-minute possession here to start the second quarter. Goes in the middle. That's Arvin. Then the takeaway for the Senators. Turnover for the Lions. That's Nash Abel stepping in the passing lane over to Colton Brown in the corner. Lets one fly. That one no good. Rebounded by the Lions. That's the 5th rebound for them of the game. Foster with it. Kicks ahead. Over to Arvin in the corner. Baseline goes Garcia. Nothing there. Foster with it at the elbow. Decides to pull it out top. Comes around to Lyon. Lyon with a little floater. That one up, no good. Ping pong ball around. Holden Russell comes out with it. He's going to get Loogootee player now down on the floor. I believe that's Garcia. Garcia going to pick up that personal. Going to be his second. He may have twisted his ankle a little bit, so we see 42 Gunnar Fox check in, the senior. Also, Silas Batt going to come in. So Senator's going to go with a big look here. With Silas and Nevin both on the floor. That's 6'4", 6'6". Loogootee doesn't seem to have a player over 6'4", so Senator's going to be real big here. Silas Batt goes up strong, knocks that one in for his first 2-point make of the night. Foster with it now, gives it off to Lyon. Back to Foster working against a 2-2-1 press here. Foster with it all the way down into the corner, leaves it off to Garcia. Garcia then feeds down low. That's going to be blocked by Nevin Mars. ping pong balled around. Finally, Russell comes out with it with the rebound. Then they're going to turn it over on their own side when Nevin isn't able to hold on to it. Foster goes up strong. That's a miss for him, but Gunnar Fox comes down and rebounds it, then kicks it out top to Van Hoy. That's a three-point attempt for the Lions, unable to knock it down. Senators rebound it and back the other way. Colton Brown off to Silas Bat. Bat goes up, unable to knock that one in, right back in his own hands, unable to get that one. Tips it up after 2 rebounds. Silas Bat gets his 4th point of the night, 15 all. 3:47 to go. Loogootee into the front court. Van Hoy off to Lions, set back out up top to Walton. Walton hands it off to Van Hoy, and they set up the offense against the 2-3 zone. Comes back across to Walton, over to Lyon. In the center to Foster. Foster puts it down low. We see 3 Senators reach for it. Nothing going there. Nevin Mars with the rebound. Holden Russell gets it into the front court. Van Hoy picks him up. Kicks in the corner to Colton Brown. Nevin Mars goes up. Gets another 2-point bucket. He's got 8 so far. First 2 points of this quarter. Senators with a 2-point lead. 3 minutes to go in the first half of play. Swing it out top, do the Lions, and they swing it back around the perimeter. So this 2-3 zone giving the Lions a little bit of fits here in the last 2 minutes. The first 2 minutes they were able just to work the perimeter until they finally got an open shot. There's a 3-point attempt in the corner. That is number 10, Will Lyons, with the 3 there. Puts them back out by 1, 18-17. Morrow over to Russell. We see Nevin Mars turn, doesn't even look at the ball there. Turnover number 4 for the Senators. Lyon goes up and able to knock that one in. He's now got 10. Senators going to take a timeout. Going to be a 30-second timeout. They trail by 3 here. 2:12 to go in the first half of play. Senators were able to get up by 1, but then quickly the Lions come back and are able to beat the 2-3 zone and get a couple of turnovers for the Senators, which allow them to get out in transition to push out to a 3-point lead, 20-17, 2:12 to go in the first half of play. Like we said, the Lions are looking to go 2-0 in this Santa shootout. The Senators hoping to be 1-1 after this game is over. They did drop that first one to North Davies in a 3 overtime affair. So Tristan Brown checks in. He inbounds to Holden Russell. Russell comes across half court with it. Loogootee going to be in their own version of the 2-3 zone. Swings it around the top to Colton. Colton for 3. That one long, going to be tipped. Senators can't get to it, so we're going to get a Loogootee ball. Coach Minton not real happy with that call. Van Hoy with it, leaves it off to Walton. Senators still in their 2-3 zone, trailing by 3 here. Van Hoy handles it right in front of us. Comes back around. Turnover number 4 for the Lions as the Senators take it away. It goes to Colton Brown on the far side. He puts up a 3. That one no good. Loogootee rebounds it, and we're going to get a personal foul. I believe that's going to be Hayden Morrow, his first. Team's first. Senators going to come out in a little bit of a press here. Lions work it side to side. Don't get it in the middle where you can really trap here. So comes over the top to Lyon, then back to Foster. 1:13 to go in the first half. Lions lead by 3. Foster handles it at the free throw line. Doesn't like what he sees, so he pulls it out himself. Senators ready to jump in the passing lanes as the Lions work it around the perimeter. Senators still setting in this 2-3 zone. On the far side, it's Walton handling it. Over to Foster. Foster back to Walton. Under 40 seconds, they're going to go to a little stall ball here and hold it. Comes out to Walton. .20, 25 to go. Senators still in their 2-3. Now we're down to 15. Loogootee starts moving the ball. It comes around the perimeter. Quickly over to Van Hoy. Van Hoy thinks about a three, pulls it back. Lyon drives, leaves it off to Van Hoy. Van Hoy for three. This time, that one up and good. Cooper Van Hoy with a 3-point bucket. That's going to end the first half of play where the Senators do trail by 6. We're going to step away for our halftime show brought to you by the Washington County Community Foundation. We'll be back with more action once the action returns.
Gates, Carnegie, Rockefeller. I'm not. Generous, caring, rich in spirit, I am. You don't have to be a person of great wealth to make an impact. When caring individuals give through a flexible, creative, capable organization known as a community foundation, our philanthropic potential is unlimited. As your local community foundation, we provide you the opportunity to permanently support the causes you care about, both near and far. We do this by protecting and administering permanent funds through thoughtful grant making to improve the quality of life in the community we serve. Simply put, donors who give through a community foundation build sustainable, permanent funds called endowments through contributions, big and small, to support organizations they care about most, forever. Through the generosity of our many donors and the responsible, informed investment of permanent funds, we will increase our grant-making ability for the benefit of our community for generations to come. All we need is you. What causes are you passionate about? What organization matters most to you? We can help you ensure your charitable interests are supported forever. Donors can give to an existing endowment or establish their own. Some choose to give now, while others make their gift later through their will or estate plan. To learn what your options are, talk to your community foundation. We're here to help you reach your philanthropic goals. If you love our community, let's leave our little corner of the world a bit better than we found it. Not just today, but for future generations too. The Washington County Community Foundation has been making our home a terrific place to live, work, and play since 1993 through the generosity of donors just like you. Why? Well, just like you, we also really love our community.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone, to another conversation with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. And Commissioner, we're creeping up on holiday time. Exciting time to be a part of the association, but more than anything, we want to give thanks to everyone all those stations that bring you the show every week, and everyone who makes this all possible. Eddie Garrison, everyone else with Radio 1 that makes this happen, and to you, to your staff, and everybody involved. And we can never thank enough what the individual athletic directors, coaches, administrators, principals, superintendents, everyone down, fans, everybody involved who make high school sports an enormously important part of the fabric of life in Indiana.
That's exactly right, Coach. And, first of all, thanks to everybody that you just mentioned, because this is, in sport, we learn to celebrate as a team. In Indiana, it's certainly a team when it comes to the protection and the support and the development of high school athletics in the state. And so, what I'm so proud about, too, is, people they don't just go to work. They learn. They go out and try to figure out how to do things better. And I'm actually spending some time with the athletic directors from around the country. But I spent a day recently with my counterparts in the Midwest, the executive directors and commissioners of states that go from the Dakotas up to the Great Lakes and over to Ohio, and we spend an entire day just talking about education-based athletics and what's working well in their states, and we talk about what's working well in Indiana, and we learn from each other as you do in a team setting. And then we have, I think, 75 athletic directors down here in Austin, Texas, learning how to get better at their craft. And a lot of people think ADs just go to games, and just show up. And I know you were one too, Coach.
Right.
Because the only time they ever see an athletic director is at an event, but they don't see him at the school on a daily basis and bus duty and all the things that they try to do to provide a quality experience for children in this state. And so, and I think Indiana has the largest contingent of athletic directors here at this conference. And again, it's about getting better.
Well, I'm not surprised to hear that we have the largest number because, we're pretty provincial in the state of Indiana. We truly believe that we do things a lot better than everyone else. But we've learned a lot of important lessons from our colleagues. And I think one of the things that people don't understand is that this is a labor of love. If you started to pay coaches and administrators and athletics in our high schools on an hourly basis, they wouldn't be. You'd be stunned the amount of hours that they put in. I mean, it is a labor-intensive occupation, and seldom do they get the recognition that they so richly deserve.
No, that's exactly right. And for somebody to be successful at that, it has to be a family commitment. It's just not the athletic director wears a male or a female athletic director. It's their spouse, it's their children, it's their grandparents. There's a lot of places we go that their entire family is helping running an athletic event for their kids and or for the kids of that school. And that's what makes this special. But sometimes, Coach, and this is one thing that makes it tough, it also comes because they put themselves in the eye of the public, what I would call an unfair criticism of people who really don't know what they do and how much passion they do it with. And so those are the tough parts of this job, but we have phenomenal people in this state doing this work.
Commissioner, I echo your sentiments wholeheartedly. I wish you and the Neidig family a very Merry Christmas and wish the same for your staff and everybody involved in high school athletics in our state at whatever level, whatever capacity. Enjoy the holidays. Please be safe. And when you get a chance, get out there and support the student athletes in your community. Commissioner Neidig, have a great holiday.
You too, Coach. Have a great holiday with your family.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
Are you looking for a great HVAC person that's also local?
In
Somebody who's
2015,
from
we
here
launched the
in
Dolly
Southern
Parton
Indiana?
Imagination Library.
Then look no further
This is phase 2 of
than
the
Mike
Happily
Music
Ever After
and Music
project.
Mechanical Services.
With the assistance
Located
of several
in Paoli,
local
Indiana,
donors
they offer a
and
wide variety of
sponsors
services, including not only maintenance, but repairs on all of your heating and cooling needs. Got an ice maker on the fritz? They can help you with that. How about a commercial chiller or freezer? They've got your back. Is your boiler on the fritz? They can help you with that too. They even work on outdoor furnaces. Best of all, they're located right here in Paoli, Indiana. Give Mike a call at 812-498-1736. Don't worry, Mike Busick knows every aspect of the HVAC maintenance inside and out. Mike is a problem solver and can get all your equipment up and running like new. Whether it's summer or winter, then Mike is your guy. Busick Mechanical Services, HVAC done right, Paoli, Indiana.
812-498-1736.
back to live action here at Jack Butcher Arena, where the Senators do trail 23-17. Senators led in scoring in that half by Nevin Mars with 8. Silas Batt has 4. Nash Abels with 3, and Holden Russell with 2 to get them their 17. Will Lyon leads the Loogootee Lions with 10. A.J. Foster with 5. Cooper Van Hoy with 6 on 2 3-point makes. And Christian Garcia chips in 2 to get them their 23. Rebounding, the Senators had 9. The Lions had 7. Turnovers even with 4 apiece. Senators going to have to figure out how to get some offense going. Only scoring 17 points in that first half is not going to be enough. They had 11 in the first quarter, 6 in the second. Part of that due to the Lions holding the ball for the first 2 minutes of the second quarter. So coming out in the third, going to see if the Senators can kind of spark some offense and get going a little bit more here than what they have. Senators going to come out with their starting 5. Gunnar Fox going to be the only one off the bench for the Lions. So Senators inbound the ball into the backcourt. Holden Russell going to bring it across half court. Lions going to sit in a 2-3 zone. Morrow sets a screen for Russell. Russell swings it back to Morrow out at the top. Back to Russell. Russell looks for Batt at the free throw line to set a screen. Swings it over to Morrow. Looks to go down low. Going to kick it out to Abels. Back to Batt. Down low to Morrow. Nobody there. Colton Brown with it. Goes up. Unable to get a shot there. Down in the post to Morrow. Out to Batt for 3. That's going to be a miss for him. Lions rebound it and come back the other way. Foster with it. Leaves it off to Walton. Walton swings it to Van Hoy on the far side. Then back around to Lyon. Lyon goes down to Fox on the wing. Fox left wide open. Going to be blocked by Hayden Morrow. Russell going to take it and come back the other way. Kicks in the corner to Abels. Russell looks, drives baseline, gets bumped. Going to be a foul there on Wade Walton, his first, team's first. Senators going to inbound underneath their own bucket in a box set. Comes over the top to Morrow. Morrow with it. Gives it back to Russell to set up the offense. Lions still in their 2-3 zone. We see Morrow go through the middle of it. Abels working the center of this zone. Back to Colton Brown. Over to Morrow on the far side. Now Batt with it at the top. Comes back to Russell. We see Morrow flash through the center of the zone. Colton Brown looks to feed Batt on the post. Nothing there. Back out to Russell at the top. Sets up the offense again. Runs it through. 6 minutes to go here in the third. Colton Brown on the baseline to Batt. Russell with the cut. Nice 10-foot jumper. Misses that one. Lions going to rebound it and come back the other way quickly. They push it into the front court to Walton. Walton leaves it off to Foster. Foster up. Misses that one. Senators rebound it with Nash Abels. Leaves it off to Russell. Ahead to Morrow in the corner to Colton Brown. Russell kicks out to Abels for 3. Misses that one. Foster skies for that rebound. Rebound number 3 of the quarter already for the Lions. Goes up strong. Doesn't get a foul called, but going to stay with the Lions out of bounds. One of the Senators must have tipped it. 5:42 to go here. 23-17, the Lions lead this one. That one into Foster. Foster gets his feet set, lets that one fly. That's a 2-point make for him. He's now got 7. Pushes it out, 25-17 lead. Over to Morrow. Morrow gets in the lane. A little 10-foot jumper, no good. Little pump fake, leaves it off, and then turns it over. Turnover number 1 of the quarter. Foster strong down the lane, up and makes that one good. Foster now with 9. Senators going to get a full timeout here As the lead has been pushed out to 10, we're going to step away for a commercial break and be back in just a moment.
.samsa.gov.
So talk back here. You can do it if you try. If you talk and they will hear you.
We all want our kids to grow up safe and healthy, so we show them how. And we tell them with honest conversations that let them know what we expect. Not just one time, but every chance we get. That's especially important when it comes to alcohol and other drugs. Kids not only need to know the dangers and how to avoid them, they need to hear it often from you. And when it comes to pain medications, opioids, they need to know that they should never be taken without a prescription and never shared with friends or family. It's dangerous and illegal. So talk with your kids and guide them through the challenges of growing up safe and healthy. Because when you talk, they hear you. For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, visit underagedrinking.samsa.gov.
So talk back here. You can do it if you try.
Back to live action here at Loogootee, where the Senators do trail by 10 now, 27-17. Ball comes into Holden Russell. Russell brings it across half court. Lions fall back in their 2-3 zone. Abel's with it now. Back to Russell. Russell goes in the corner to Nevin Mars. Russell goes down the lane, up, gets that one blocked. Going to be a rebound, or sorry, then picks up the foul on that one. So Holden with one foul. You see Brady Rosenbaum set to check in. He comes in and gets Nash Abels. 4:56 to go here in the third. Senators out in a little matchup zone here, trying to trap wherever the ball is. Kind of a 1-2-2 half-court trap here. Colton Brown on the ground. Going to throw that one. He's going to be on the line. Gets his hand on it, able to tip it away, but unable to keep it inbounds. So still going to be Loogootee ball. Official discussing some water on the court or something, so looking for a towel. That's where Colton slid across the floor. So they're going to wipe that up. And throw the towel off to the side. So going to inbound it here just on their side of half court. Senators trail by 10 here, 27-17. Loogootee quickly moves it into the front court, leaves it off to Van Hoy for three. Misses that one badly, but Loogootee able to get the rebound. Underneath Foster. Foster, nice spin move, goes up strong, and one opportunity for him. That's his third bucket of the third quarter. That foul going to be on Holden Russell, where he reaches in his second personal. Foster's free throw no good. Senators rebound that one. Come back, try to get something going. Senators have yet to score here in the third. 4 minutes gone. Leaves it underneath the bat. Bat goes up, gets his shot blocked. That's Garcia with the rebound. Kicks it off to Foster, then in the front court to Van Hoy. Going to be a turnover there for the Lions. Van Hoy unable to hold on to it as it goes out of bounds on the sideline. We see Brady Rosenbaum set to inbound the ball to Holden Russell. Comes into Russell. Russell with the quick move, going to be fouled on the ground. I believe that's Seth Salmon who checked in. He's going to pick up the personal there. Going to be the second on the team. Comes into Mars, over to Colton Brown, back around to Brady Rosenbaum. Bat with it now at the free throw line. Swings it in the corner to Nevin Mars, back out to Brown, around to Russell. Russell looking to direct the offense a little bit. Rosenbaum with it. Russell feeds in the middle. That one going to be taken away. Turnover number 2 of the half. Nice stop move there for Cooper Van Hoy as he goes up and gets his 8th point. Quickly ahead to Colton Brown. Russell off to Brown. Brown over to Rosenbaum. Rosenbaum in the center there to Russell. Russell leaves it off to Rosenbaum. And back to Russell for 3. Lets that one fly. Bang, knocks it in. His first points of the second half. He's got 5 in the game. Skip pass up the sideline. Van Hoy with it. Kicks it in the corner, then right back to him. Takeaway for the Senators. Out ahead, Russell going to miss that layup. Foster with the rebound and runs it out the other way. Gets all the way into the paint and then reverses it back out. So Lions going to set up their offense. Van Hoy with it on the near side. We see Lyon with it at the free throw line now. Comes back out to Van Hoy. Van Hoy over to Lyon, then to Foster in the post. Foster with a nice post move, up and good. Make that his 4th 2-point bucket, and the foul. Nevin Mars going to pick that one up. So Foster going to go to the line. Lions lead by 13 here, 33-20. Nash Abels checks in. Foster lets that one fly. It's good. He's got 9 in the quarter, 14 in the game. Brown back to Russell. This 2-3 zone just really giving the Senators some fits. Nevin Mars with it in the corner. Bat goes down to the post. Russell finally gets it out top. Kicks over to Brown. One more pass to Abels. Abels misses that one. Loogootee going to rebound it and come back the other way, up 14. It's Colton Brown gets his hand on it, but Foster going to be able to chase it down in the backcourt. Senators now chasing to get back in the play. Colton Brown out on top of this 1-2-2 half-court trap the Senators are trying to run. Loogootee just holding the ball there. Very good at ball possession. Coach Minton telling his guys they've got to come out and guard out closer, make the Lions get rid of the ball. That's Foster with it at the elbow. One dribble. He goes up strong. That one's short. Russell going to get the rebound and leak out the other way. Goes up on the other end. He puts that one in. Nice rebound there for Holden. Going to be a timeout called. Going to be a 30-second timeout for the Senators. Senators cut the lead to 12 here. 1:01 left to go in the third. See Jackson Wiseman check in. Two-three zone that the Loogootee Lions are running. The Senators just haven't been able to shoot the three-point ball well enough to make them come out of it yet, and haven't been able to get anything going on the defensive side, getting in the passing lanes and creating turnovers. Only 2 in the second half so far for the Senators. 6 total for the Lions in the whole game. So Senators not getting in the passing lanes very well to get those turnovers going, which really sparked their transition offense. I guess Coach Minton didn't have a 30-second timeout, so this is going to be a full timeout. They come back out, so player reset. We see Nash Abels, Nevin Mars, Silas Batt, Colton Brown and Jackson Wiseman all on the floor. Going to be Loogootee ball underneath their own bucket. Colton Brown going to chase the ball in the backcourt, trying to speed this Loogootee Lion team up some. Quickly, Jackson Wiseman comes out with him. They get it across half court, going to set up the offense. Comes in the middle to Lyons, off to Foster. They move it around very well. Walton ends up with it. Back in Lyons' hands. Over to Garcia, then back to Lyons again. Garcia with a couple dribbles into the lane. Doesn't like what he sees, so swings it back out. 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Garcia back to Foster, then back to Garcia. Spin move for him. Nothing going there. Over to Van Hoy on the far side. 10 seconds to go. Foster with it. Going to drive down the lane. Up and good for the bucket for Foster. That's a three-point shot there to end the quarter. That's going to spread the lead out 36-22. We're going to step away, have a commercial break, and we'll be back in just a moment.
Shop local and save. Lynx Clothing and Shoes is proud to support West Washington Senator football and wish them a great season. Stop by and see us for all your school fan gear. We offer a wide variety of tees, hoodies, hats, and more. We also offer custom screen printing and embroidery for your team, business, or event. We are conveniently located on the north side of the Salem Square and have been serving our community for over 15 years. Our hours are Monday through Friday, 9 to 5:30, and on Saturdays, they're 9 to 3. Stop in or call us at 812-883-4154. That's 812-883-4154. Shop local and save.
8 minutes to go here in this one at Loogootee, where Loogootee leads the Senators 36-22. Senators only able to score 5 points in that quarter. All of them are Holden Russell, makes a 3-point bucket and a 2-point bucket, but only able to score 5 in the quarter, where the Lions get 13. 11 of those from A.J. Foster. Van Hoy inbounds to Lyon. Russell out on top. That's going to be the first turnover of the quarter for the Lions. Russell gets the rebound on that miss and goes up. Going to get to shoot 2 free throws here. A little bit more intensity from the Senators. That's good. We're going to see Lyon pick up his second personal. Russell going to step to the line. 71% free throw shooter on the year. First one up and good. 8 points in the game for him. Another couple of dribbles. Lets that one fly. It rims out. Nevin Mars able to get that rebound. Russell shoots that one too long. Going to be rebounded by the Lions. Senators come out in a little half-court trap here. We see them turning, running, chasing. Trying to get something going. That's Arvin underneath. He didn't like what he had there, so pulls it all the way back out. Loogootee content to just hold the ball out top. Going to be Russell's third foul as he picks one up. 7:22 to go in this one. Loogootee going to inbound on the near side, goes into the corner. That's Foster in the corner, back over to Van Hoy. Kicks it underneath to Foster. Foster goes up, unable to get that one. Hits the bottom of the rim, then goes up again, unable to get that. And we see Will Lyon go down and get the bucket. So that's 12 for him in the game. Russell tries to get in the lane, finally does, leaves it off to Mars. Mars, a little floater, knocks that in. He's now in double digits with 10. Foster up the sideline, kicks it ahead to Arvin. Arvin swings it back out top to Walton. Walton over to Van Hoy, over then again to Lyon, down in the corner to Foster. Foster going to throw it over the top, but fouled before that. I believe they're going to get Silas Batt for this one. Nope. Going to be Jackson Wiseman, his first personal. Loogootee Lions lead 38-25 here. It's a 13-point lead, 6:31 to go in the fourth. Going to be a 5-second call underneath on the Lions. That's going to be turnover number 4 of the half, 8 of the game. Loogootee going to take a full timeout here. Nope, just a 30, so we're going to stick with you. Senators do trail this one by 13, 6:31 to go. Just really got to get some offense going in the second half. Going to be Lions ball underneath their own bucket. Looks like they're going to go with a box set here. Comes into Van Hoy. Van Hoy looks to feed back to Foster. Going to be taken away. Turnover number 5 of the half. Russell, little Euro step. Going to be called for a foul is number 4, Wade Walton. He steps in front of Russell, so that one going to stay on the... Going to take that one off the point total. Still leading by 13 are the Lions. Senators go with a stack set on their own side. Holden Russell inbounds. Nash Abel's unable to field that one. Van Hoy with it, so turnover number 3 of the half. Foster kicks back out along the top. Over to Lyon. Lyon looking to run some clock. Van Hoy gets down into the lane, then kicks off to Foster. Foster pulls it back out, and they're going to run some more clock. Under 6 minutes to go here in the fourth. Senators trail by 13. Leaves it off to Walton, who gives it back to Van Hoy, then back door to Lyon, who swings it back out up top. We're going to get a foul called for Nash Abels, his first, team's third. See Brady Rosenbaum set to check in, along with Isaiah Dennis. So we're going to see the Senators try to give up some fouls here. Hayden Morrow chases Walton. Goes in the center to Foster. Then back out top to Van Hoy. Over to Arvin in the corner. Back to Van Hoy out top. Isaiah Dennis going to pick up that foul. Going to be the 4th on the team. Finally gets it into Foster. Foster goes down the lane, up, no good. Gets his own rebound. That one also no good. Morrow with that rebound. Russell kicks to Rosenbaum for 3. That one no good. Hayden Morrow there to clean it up. His first bucket of the night. Senators pull to within 11. Floater no good. Foster up. That one no good. So 2 misses there after a rebound. Senators set back up the offense. That's Russell trying to get into the lane. Leaves it off to Rosenbaum. and kicks underneath to Brown. Back to Russell in the corner for 3. There's a make for Holden. He's now got 11. Senators pulled to within 8. Van Hoy with it in the backcourt, gets it up to Walton. Going to be a turnover on the Lions. They travel in the backcourt, so that is now their 10th turnover of the game. We see the Senators back with their starting 5, going to be underneath the bucket. 4:20 to go here in the 4th. Comes into Colton Brown in the corner. Doesn't like the shot. Gives it off to Russell. Russell pump fakes into the lane. It's going to bounce off his leg and go out of bounds. We see a little offense for defense here. Coach Minton going to work that. Looks like also going to be a timeout called here. A full timeout. So we're going to step aside, have a commercial break. We'll be back with more action here in just a moment.
United Producers Inc. We are the largest livestock marketing company in the world. We currently have 17 auction markets and 23 direct buying stations across Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, Michigan, Tennessee, and Illinois. Our goal is to market your livestock to maximize your dollar while implementing animal safety procedures. To find your local market, visit our website at uproducers.com or contact Ryan Batt at 812-620-0769. Again, that is 812-620-0769. Farmer owned, farmer values.
Back to live action here at Jack Butcher Arena, where the Senators do trail by 8. Loogootee going to have it out of bounds. Senators out in a 1-2-1-1 full court trap, trying to get any kind of turnover they can. Arvin with it all the way in the front court now. Van Hoy leaves it off to Walton. Walton trying to get going side to side. Got to be a full timeout called by Loogootee. So we're going to step aside for another commercial break, and we'll be back in just a moment.
As your American Family Insurance agent, Michael Long can offer you dependable auto, home, business, and life insurance, as well as other insurance products. He's big enough to serve and small enough to care. His team and their unique backgrounds, trainings, and experiences have prepared them well to help meet your insurance needs. Additionally, as residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you. Together, they are building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. When it comes to your car insurance, you deserve more than a card tucked in your glove box. That's why American Family Car Insurance goes beyond a piece of paper or an app to give you smart, customized coverage and real peace of mind. No matter how your life changes, you can feel comfortable you will have the right auto insurance protection and support every step of the way. Not sure how much or what type of coverage is right for you? Michael Long is the person to talk to.
Back to live action here in the fourth quarter of play, where the Senators do still trail by 8, 38-30. Senators going offense for defense here, trying to get turnovers. Loogootee bailed out on the last one with a timeout call. Brady Rosamama and Isaiah Dennis both in, trying to get turnovers wherever they can. So ball comes into Lyon, then off to Van Hoy. Senators send 2 at every offensive player, trying to get a turnover there. One is Arvin hits the ground, going to be turnover number 7 of the half, 11 of the game. So Senators now bring back in their 2 offensive players. That's Colton Brown and Nash Abels. Russell with it, breaks half court. Colton Brown leaves it off to Nevin Mars, back to Russell. In the corner to Colton. Colton back to Russell. Little three-person game over here with Nevin Mars. Russell gets down the lane, going to be turned over by him. That's turnover number 9 for the Senators. Foster with it, gets it across half court. They swing it all the way over. That one going to be thrown out of bounds. Turnover for the Loogootee Lions. 3:03 left to go. Senators still trail by 8. 38-30. Kicked into Russell. Russell brings it across half court. Quickly ahead to Brown. Leaves it in the corner to Bat, who swings it out top to Russell. In the corner to Brown. Brown for 3. That one halfway down. No good. Going to go out off of, I believe that's Salmon, who tipped that one last. So Russell going to inbound it out of the box set. Goes in the corner to Colton Brown. Kicks it in the corner back to Russell, down low to Bat. Bat, nice turnaround move, but going to be called for a foul. Before that, I believe they get Salmon for that. Going to be his second. Senators set up in a stack. Comes into Mars. Mars for 3, lets that one fly. It's long. Colton Brown tries to get a rebound there, unable to do so, so the Lions get it. Senators send 2 to trap Foster in the backcourt, quickly ahead to Walton. Walton leaves it off to Salmon, then back to Walton. Walton around the top. Over to Van Hoy. Van Hoy trapped by 2 West Washington defenders. Going to be called for a travel there. Senators going to take it out. Still 38-30. Nobody able to score here in the last 2 minutes of play. Russell with it. Lions still sitting in their 2-3 zone. Abels pops out for a 3-point shot. Doesn't take it. Russell down the lane. Floater for him at the free throw line. That one halfway down. Unable to get it to fall. Lions rebound it and get it into the front court. Van Hoy back to Walton. Over to Salmon. Salmon goes baseline, goes up and makes that 2-point bucket. Seth Salmon's first 2 points of the contest. Lions lead by 10. 1:46 to go. Russell leaves it off to Colton Brown. Colton Brown around the screen off to Nevin Mars for 3. That one no good. Foster with the rebound. Out ahead it goes to Walton. Walton kicks to Salmon, down low to Foster, then over to Van Hoy. Lions moving the ball very quickly. Nobody dribbling, nobody hitting the ground with the ball. So clock just continues to run. Back out top. Senators with the takeaway. It's fed ahead to Russell. Russell goes up strong, makes that one. Then we're going to get a timeout, so we're going to step aside for a commercial break. We'll be back in just a moment.
Is your ride not as reliable as it used to be? Eddie Gilstraps is the place to go. With 80 years in the auto industry, we know how to get things done. At Eddie Gilstrap Motors, we have an unbeaten level of commitment to buyers, unmatched customer service, a wide array of new and used inventory, and various financing options are just a few of the ways in which we serve our customers. Give us a call at 877-227-9421. That's 877-227-9421, or just visit our website.
Back to action here at Jack Butcher Arena. We're at 1 minute, 1 second left to go. Senators trail by 8 after the 2-point make by Holden Russell. Lions going to have the ball. Senators with their defensive group in. We see Tristan Brown along with Brady Rosenbaum and Isaiah Dennis. Senators with 4 fouls, so their next one, the Lions will go to the free throw line. Lions get it into the front court, and we see Senators reaching for the ball. There we go. Brady Rosenbaum going to pick up that foul. His first. We're going to see Cooper Van Hoy go to the free throw line, the 5'10 freshman, with 8 points in this game. Van Hoy steps up, knocks that one in. It's point number 9. We see Colton Brown and Nash Abels check in. Van Hoy's second free throw, up and good also. So now he's in double digits with 10. Comes into Tristan Brown, leaves it off to Brady Rosenbaum. Brady crosses over, leaves it off to Tristan for 3. That one no good. Bat there for the rebound and put back. He's got 6. 41 seconds to go here. Senators trail still by 8. Foster leaves it off to Van Hoy. Van Hoy kicks over to Walton. Timeout for Loogootee. We're going to step away, take a commercial break. We'll be back in just a moment.
Expertise, resources, commitment. At Sullivan Financial, we offer a team approach to financial planning, offering you a broader scope of expertise than you will likely find in any one person. Clients are our main priority, which is why we work to understand your unique circumstances and ultimately create a distinctive plan that provides a roadmap for your financial journey. Located in Mitchell, Indiana, they can be reached at 812-849-2670. That's 812-849-2670.
Back for the final 29.6 to go in this one. Senators trail by 8, 42-34. Going to be Loogootee ball. Senators trying to extend this game, make it a little longer. We're going to see Walton take it out. Lions going to go with a stack. Kick it into Van Hoy. Van Hoy working against Colton Brown. Brown trying to swipe at the ball, not able to get anything going there. Brady Rosenbaum going to pick up that foul. Going to be foul number 3 for him. Sorry, foul number 2 for him. Van Hoy going to go back to the line. .23 seconds to go. Van Hoy going to shoot 2. Made 2 the last time he was at the free throw line. That one good for the freshman. We see Nolan Long and Jackson Wiseman check in. Spreads the lead out to 9. Van Hoy's second free throw. Up and good also. Brady Rosenbaum with it. Brings it across half court. Feeds it underneath to Wiseman. Wiseman off to Tristan Brown. Brown up and good for 2. Loogootee going to inbound this one underneath their own bucket. Van Hoy with it now. Gets fouled pretty hard as he hits the deck. 6.8 left to go in this one. I think they're going to get Tristan Brown for that one. So Van Hoy going to go to the line to shoot 2 final free throws here. 6.8 to go. Loogootee going to get out of here with a win, 44-34. 36, depending on these hits or misses from Van Hoy. Van Hoy knocks in that one. So that makes it 45-36. Knocks in the next one, also 46-36. Final turnover for the Senators. Going to end this one 46-36 for the Loogootee Lions. Senators come out and really try to put something together in the third quarter, which they do put up 14 points, but it's not enough to get it to within scoring distance in our Busick Mechanical Services postgame show. Senators led in scoring by Holden Russell with 13. He is the leading scorer for them. The leading scorer for the Lions is A.J. Foster, who had 16. So that's where we're going to end this one. We're going to send it back to regular programming.